It is 4 p.m. and yes, I'm in my PJs. No, I have not been in my PJs all day. Just changed into something more comfortable because today I've been on a roll, okay? It's been one of my better days. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's all because of my venti Starbucks coffee that I had this morning. I woke up in the morning, I had my breakfast, high protein breakfast at that, and then I did my first workout of the day. I took Danny horse riding and we went to Starbucks. I asked Danny if he wanted a coffee or some fries and he said he wanted a coffee. No, the coffee did not have actual coffee. It was a cream-based cookie crumble frappuccino. I came home, I've been cleaning, and then I got my second workout in. I was like, I need something comfortable. Like, I've just been doing so much all day. I just need to chill, okay? I have my pajamas on and I'm gonna make dinner, okay? I skipped lunch, so I'm kind of anxious a little bit, but I've kind of been snacking with some fruit. I'm gonna make a quick, fast dinner. Chicken here that I got for sale. I have some bell peppers that I have left over from a couple days ago. And then I have some frozen beans that I made. They're not canned. I made these, but I froze them because I made too much. It's just gonna be quick. It's gonna be fast. We're not gonna take too long. I'm gonna season the chicken with this one and this one. I'm gonna put a little bit, not too much, a little bit of avocado oil. They're all in there. Just spilled my pepper. Medium heat, and we're gonna put the beans in here. So there's the beans, and there's the chicken. Now it's time to add the bell peppers. Now I just gotta mix them. Just gonna wait for all that water to cook down. I personally really love when the bell peppers get really soggy, like to the point where it creates a sauce. So that's kind of what I'm gonna go for. Usually I cut the bell peppers like smaller, so it's just easier to cook and they do turn into like a saucy kind of consistency. Since I cut them longer this time, I'm just gonna see how it goes. The beans are looking like my grandma came back from the dead. They look so good. These are just about done. You see how it sticks to the chicken? It's a little like saucy in a way. That's what I like. That's my big bag talking right now. My beans here, they're ready to serve. Here's my dinner. Getting ready for bed. I just finished reading the 10 pages of Atomic Habits. I'm on page 112. Chapter 9, the last couple of chapters that I read have a lot to do with environment, and you know, it talks about, I can't remember exactly, but a certain percent of people who are addicted to heroin, they get clean in rehab, and then once they get back to their environment, they relapse. He also puts in an example of a person, a woman who used to go riding with her friend, and every time they would ride, she would smoke a cigarette. And so she quit smoking cigarettes, and she hadn't smoked cigarettes for years, but at the same time she also stopped riding. And then years later, she goes back to riding, and suddenly after years of not smoking, she gets this intense craving. The whole point of that section is like, it's like all about cues. Pretty much is like, that was a cue for a bad habit that she had. A drug addict going back to his neighborhood was his cue to have that craving to do drugs. It gets very scientific. I understand what it's saying. I just don't know if I can explain it. They also bring up like dopamine. It talks about how to keep certain places for certain things. We eat at the dining table. We cook at the kitchen. We relax on the couch. We work on a desk. We sleep on our bed. If you have trouble sleeping, don't go to your room. If you're not tired, don't go there. Go to your bed when you're tired, when you're ready to go to sleep. Kind of train the brain. In the bed, we sleep, so you fall asleep faster because whenever you go to bed, you just go to sleep. Instead of, I can't sleep, so I'm gonna grab my phone or I'm gonna watch TV. Something like that, I don't know. It also says that it's easier to build better habits in a new environment because you're not constantly being confronted with your old cues. I'm gonna go wash my face. I'm ready for my skincare. If you read the book, like, it'll make sense. It's just, I can't explain it to you. One of the most practical ways to eliminate a bad habit is to reduce exposure to the cue that causes it. Habits are a dopamine-driven feedback loop. When a dopamine rises, so does our motivation to act. It is the anticipation of reward, not the fulfillment of it. that gets us to take action. The greater the anticipation, the greater the dopamine spike. Temptation bundling is one way to make your habits more attractive. The strategy is to pair an action you want to do with an action you need to do. And there's that. I love reading. I should do it more often, honestly. I'm so excited to finish this book and to move on. I have a lot of books actually here. Women are always right, men are never wrong. Not only will this book guarantee world peace, marital bliss, endless nights of passion, and complete interpersonal harmony, it will serve as a good projectile when your spouse is bugging the heck out of you. The essential question pondered by this book is equally ponderous. How can two people be so different and be on the same planet, let alone live in the same house together? Laugh and learn along with Joy O'Connor as he looks at marriage and all the things that drive us crazy in more ways than once about each other. I'm excited to read this one. Exploiting childhood. How fast food, material obsession, and porn culture are creating new forms of child abuse. Bullied. What every parent, teacher, and kid needs to know about ending the cycle of fear. At least 25% of kids have been bullied online. 1 in 5 teens have been bullying at school. More than half of bullying behaviors will stop in less than 10 seconds when another student intervenes. They've been sitting on my shelf for so long and I haven't got to them, so I'm on a roll right now. So 2025, more reading, less scrolling. Alright, I'm going to sleep.